Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I am at E3 with a very special guest.
What's up?
This is Chris J. Alex, who is the voice of the announcer in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. That one right there. We're at E3. We got the giant sign behind us. We're here in downtown LA. Let's see if we can rotate with the camera.
Oh, we're rotating.
We're not in sync here. You can see it's beautiful. There's a Ritz-Carlton behind us over there. And E3 is right in front of us, but I thought that you, as Call of Duty fans, would want to hear from the announcer. You want to just go ahead and open up this interview with maybe a fun line that you did in the game?
Okay, UAV online.
Mantis Tank is available.
Mantis Tank is available. Mantis Tank online. Mantis Tank. Mantis.
You're just nailing it. You're like in the studio.
Yeah.
Rotate back around for the good
Oh my
lighting.
gosh.
Yeah.
But we did something before.
We did.
Yes.
Almost exactly 1 year ago.
Yes.
You were on my channel.
What's up?
For Lawbreakers. You were the voice of Axel. Do you remember that?
I do remember Axel. He was a very fun character, and he still hurts. We give it everything every time we record.
So you're still doing?
No. I mean, like, my voice still hurts.
Okay, I was about to say.
Some extreme yelling.
Call of Duty here, let's see if we can get this, is not the only game that you've been working on this year.
No,
what other games are in E3 that you're in?
Okay, so I've got that one. There's a big billboard. I don't know if you can see that one.
That's,
but
I don't know what I'm pointing at.
It's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man is that one. I don't know.
Oh,
You'll see it.
he's way up there.
Yeah, I'm sure though you could pull some overlay or something like that.
We're going to be overlaying this on gameplay and stuff.
Sweet.
It's going to get super edited up.
Yeah. But I actually, if you there's a lot of times where we would come. I pretty much work on anything Sony Store.
Okay.
So what we did a lot of work for some of the trailers that you see here. Like I did. You see Spider-Man get beat down and all the guys coming in. I did Rhino stuff there.
As I saw that in the trailer. It's like all the villains line up, and Rhino just grabs him and slams, and then just comes in to step on his face. So that was all you.
That was
Rhino.
Me. And we did a fight scene which was particularly hard. I mean, I don't want to bore your audience because I know they do more like Call, but
no, Spider-Man's pretty hyped this year.
Okay, but it was the fight scene was particularly hard because you had to like punch not exactly where Spider-Man was and do a lot of complicated choreography, but that was really fun.
I never thought about that because I would think about fighting. You would just like, just go punch some things, man. I'm fat fingering this one. But if you're an 8 foot tall rhinoceros, you got to scale your body. And soon you had to hunch over as well because the rhino guys like that.
So when you play Rhino, he's got a really wide stance like this, and he walks. You kind of gotta walk real heavy, so they'll scale you up. So it's like if you're Spider-Man, right? I don't want to get too technical.
Oh, no worries.
Okay, so if you're Spider-Man, right, and I'm fighting you as Rhino, I can't look at you like this because I'll be this way. I'll be looking forward.
Oh, that would be like the weirdest fight. We're like off.
So I have to look down at him here and then punch. It was really awkward, but it was fun. We did a lot of fun. Yeah. So I did that. I Call of Duty. That Last of Us.
Who were you in The Last of Us?
All right. So you see the trailer when Ellie's like in the room and the guy comes with the big hammer and he hits her and she ducks.
Yes.
Yeah. I did that piece, and I also when she's going around and you look down and you see this guy getting cut from this thing. It's a really gruesome trailer. So
it was a fun trailer. It was a really good trailer.
It is. It's amazing. I mean, they do some awesome stuff. Naughty Dog is cool, but I'm the guy that cuts. It was. So The Last of Us. I mean, the guys at Naughty Dog, they really know their story. They really take their time. You know, if they don't get it on the capture day, they'll go back. But that is one of the studios where if they capture something, they could have it in game same day because they're that
integrated. Normally, when you capture, you gotta rig the body and layer it, and then you see how it interacts with everything else.
They're on it.
So when you did a good capture, they would be like, "Hey, come check out how it looks."
Yeah, no, obviously it won't be polished, but if it's something that needs to happen fast, like they work fast, and they're really good at telling stories. So that's why you see when the acting, even when you see Ellie dancing with it's almost 1-to-1. I will say, I don't know how they got that kiss because you're wearing headgear. And you've got these antennas. I don't know how they.
Did you do the little dots or like little balls in the face, or did they do that?
No, they definitely did. I didn't have to do it this time because mainly they weren't capturing my voice in this time. So it was just literally they were capturing my movement. I had to cut guys and do a big fight scene. So I wasn't mic'd for that. And they didn't need my face animation, but
those I know at Infinity Ward they don't do the dots. They have some camera that shines on your face. It's like a 3D spatial camera, so it reads a lot of data.
Yeah.
But it's super bright and annoying. It's like fight somebody with the light right in your left eye. It's all kinds of problems.
Yeah. So I know that I don't know their setup, but I know we do have a light. And they might have changed it, but I know they do have a light, and then they just have the dots and. so they can see what their faces, so they can distract them. But yeah, you get
Let's
that.
go back to Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
So what's it like to do the voice acting for the announcer for Call of Duty? We'll just do a short version. How did you get the deal? What did you think about it? Do you play? I'm hitting you like 8 questions.
No,
at once.
absolutely. Yeah.
Just kind of tell me your story about being the voice actor, because I think that's what most people want to hear. And what do you do when you go to be the announcer? Do you like freelance it? Do you have a script? You just kind of come in and Vaughn tells you what to do and you do it?
So the way you get it is you audition, and if you get the job, they're like, hey, you got it, and then you go in the studio. And because there's so many leaks and because like everyone's super protective of the story, normally you do not know what you're doing until you're there. They'll say, this is the situation, this is what's going on, blah, 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 blah. And then you have your director, he says, okay, so what's happening is your guys are on the field, and they just got this piece of gear, and then you're kind of cheering them on or something like that. Or your guys are getting beat, so you need to relay this information in this. Oh, they're further, or they're this, or you're over radio. So that's kind of what's specific to what I did, you know what I'm saying? So I literally got there. I don't write anything. Like, everything is scripted, and the level of detail that goes in this game is amazing. Like, they have all the guys and all the people that know the nomenclature of the actual like, you know, military call outs, and they'll research all that, and I'll have a script, and we'll go through, try this, and we'll just go through and we'll nail it in a couple of sessions of everything in the game. So it's a little different for the announcement.
Sounds like a very mechanical kind of process.
Well, it's definitely it's not so much like when you're playing a character. It's like you're playing a character, but it's like, okay, this is the business. You got to get through stuff fairly quick at a quick pace, and you don't want to be overbearing, because you know it is the voice that you hear the most in the game. You don't want to be like blah 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 blah, because they're playing all the time, and I would turn it off, you know, if I was in my ear all the time. But obviously, you just kind of you want to relay the information, and this is very specific to the Call of Duty. You want to relay the information, you want to tell what's going on, but you can't be overbearing, and it's a very fine line. So that's why they have a couple of directors and writers that'll be right there and work with you to make sure you get the best possible read without being overbearing, without taking away from the stakes.
So we are back with Chris. We just decided to walk inside, get out of the heat a little bit, let my arms rest.
Have some ice cream?
Yeah, he bought me a nice cookies and cream ice cream sundae, which was amazing. And it's the one thing that you don't want to do
when you're doing.
Right, because sugar dries your mouth and makes it harder to speak. And cold stuff makes you salivate, so your tongue will be dry and you'll be drooling like an idiot. So, but that he mentioned something to me, so I'm going to toss it over to him while I try to drink my own spit. What did you do in the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 booth while you were recording?
Oh, well, I like to have peanut butter and jelly before every session. I know it may not be the best choice, but it is delicious.
That is, like, empirically quite possibly the worst choice.
I know, I'm bad. I'm bad. Wash it down with some Yoo-hoo.
That's even worse.
I know.
That's cold as well. So you have bread, sticky peanut butter,
chunky peanut butter.
Chunky. Okay, well, I like chunky as well.
See?
So
you're gonna do it right?
Right.
Yeah.
But you've got multiple sweet things, sticky things, cold things, and that should just utterly ruin anybody's mouth for voice work. If you're doing stage or voice work, just never do what either of us do ever.
Don't do what I do if you want to be successful. It's very easy. Mm-hmm. Do the opposite.
Yeah, just don't be in major games. Don't be an actor. Don't do any sort of martial arts.
It's a very nice.
Don't learn multiple languages. Don't travel the world. Just sit at home and keep clicking like on YouTube.
The check is in the mail. Thank you for that. I paid you. I paid him to say all these things.
Yes, all the good things.
Yeah.
Did you do any voice work for a Nuke kill streak, a Moab, or any big like map-ending bomb?
I don't know.
How can you not know? You did it. You did, or maybe you didn't.
I can neither confirm or deny that. I just think you're just gonna have to play the game here.
This is some very like Trump level double speak you're throwing at me.
Oh, no, you can't give me Trump. You can't give me that one.
The God Emperor himself.
So yeah, I don't know. I can't say anything, or I don't remember. So I think you should just wait for the game to come out and see. Isn't that fun though?
Ideally, yes, but in our world, the marketing, you do film a lot.
Yeah.
You know, trailers come out and they spoil the whole movie all the way through.
Trailers can do that, but you know, Yeah, well, let's hope a trailer like that doesn't happen. I
hope
would
so,
imagine they
too.
know what they're doing.
Oddly, people tend to like that. It's kind of marketing, at least from what I've read, show that audiences prefer to know the whole thing about the movie instead of watching it. But for me, that's weird. It just kind of ruins the experience.
Yeah, who would want to do that? Like, oh yeah, in the Usual Suspects, it's actually this. Like, what? Why would you want to do that? Yeah, the guy was dead the whole time. Why would?
Like, remember Batman versus Superman more
Yes.
recently? Spoiled the ending super hard.
Oh, in the trailer? Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know they did. See, I don't watch trailers. I'm making a point not to watch trailers. Like, I really try not to. I mean, unless you're in a movie theater and like you sit there and
Can't help it.
I try to get there late. 15 minutes. They run that long.
It's very consistently good to do 15 minutes
15
late.
minutes late. See?
They never start movie, like the trailers don't even start until 5 minutes after because it's always running late. But in the case of Batman Superman, they spoiled the appearance of Wonder Woman, which was supposed to be a secret, and they spoiled Doomsday.
Did they?
And they spoiled Lex Luthor, and they spoiled the final fight in the very first trailer that they released 2 years before the movie came out.
Did they? Wow,
Yes.
I had no idea.
So it's spoilerific.
Well, I guess you're gonna get surprised either way. So whether it's in the trailer or in the movie, you're surprised.
We got another question to throw you. What is your favorite movie that you've watched in, let's say, the last 3 months, like the last quarter year?
Oh man, I love Deadpool. That was fun. Get Out was fun. I don't know, when did that come out? Was that?
Get Out came out like 2 years ago. It's an
On the border-
amazing movie.
It was borderline.
I did a video review for that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I love that movie. Oh my god. We just said that in sync.
We did. What do you say? Jinx? Jinx.
Yes.
Jinx.
Well, Jinx on me, not you now.
Oh, there's something I really do want to see that I heard was fantastic. I really want to see A Quiet Place. Like I heard that was amazing. John Krasinski from The Office.
Oh,
like, I heard
okay,
it
I
was
just potatoed for a
amazing.
second. I've been up for about a day.
Yes.
I saw that in theaters. Extremely
I
good.
want to see it so bad. I
They
want to
put
see
so
it.
much work into the sound effects.
I
don't want to
Tell
spoil
me.
it for you.
Yes, please don't.
It's very worth seeing. It's a very fun movie.
Yep.
A small cast. You can tell it's like indie, but sometimes you watch an indie movie and it's kind of rough. Not like that. This feels just like something that was made with purpose and direction. Kind of like Get Out. It's a movie that wastes very little space. Everything comes back around. Like everything in Get Out had a purpose. Everything was symbolic. Quiet Place is very much so in the same thing.
Yeah, that's the one. And I'm sad I didn't get to see it in theaters. Like maybe there's a dollar theater I can catch it because I really wanted to see that movie in the theater.
All right, guys. Well, that is it with Chris J. Alex.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, man.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. We'll be here anytime.
Yes. All right.
And
next
maybe-
year I'm sorry. You wanted to say something?
I was gonna say maybe we'll see you in more stuff in the future. Just
Maybe.
mini games.
Game-wise, because normally, some of the games I've been doing, they take a very, very long time. Like I did God of War, so if you guys played that, long time. Yes, see, God of War,
Yeah.
man, yes.
This is the body of God of War.
Yes, so there's three of us. There's me, there's Eric Jacobus, and then there's obviously Chris Judge who does the voice. But we did some fight stuff, and I've been doing that a long time. And I guess to wrap it up, animation-wise, you can catch me on the new Thundercats. It's going to be coming out 2019. I play Panther. So.
And you have social media stuff too,
Yes,
right?
it's very easy to find me. Everything is just this. Oh, it's backwards, but it's Chris
I can
J.
flip
Alex.
it. I can flip it.
That's me. So
Got it.
if you want to see,
All the links will be hiding down here somewhere below in the description.
because he's a professional, he's a pro. He knows what he's doing. Guys, it's been an honor. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Yes.
See you guys later.